Leeds International School, Primary 1, Second Term Mathematics, Addition, Lesson number 5, page number 90 to 98. Learning objectives. Students will be able to read and write number bonds, identify the plus mark and the equal mark, read and write an addition sentence, and add two numbers using number track. Under the topic addition, first we are going to learn about number bonds. We are going to learn about number bonds. What is this? This is an apple. How many apples are there? There are 2 apples. There are 2 apples. Here only 1 apple. 2 apples and 1 apple. How many apples are there all together? How many apples are there all together? Shall we count? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 apples all together. So we say 2 and 1 make 3. 2 and 1 make 3. This is the number bond. How many stars are there? There are 3 stars. There are 3 stars. How many stars are there? There are 2 stars. How many stars? 2 stars. 3 stars. 2 stars. How many stars are there all together? Shall we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 stars all together. 3 and 2 make 5. 3 and 2 make 5. What are those? Ice creams. Would you like to eat ice creams? Yes, of course. 4 ice creams, 3 ice creams. 4 and 3 make 7. How many ice creams are there all together? There are 7 ice creams. 4 and 3 make 7. Now we are going to learn about 2 marks. We are going to learn about 2 marks. First one is this one. 1, 2. We call this plus mark. What is this? Plus mark. 1, 2. 1, 2. We use plus mark to add the things. We use plus mark to add the things. Our next mark is equal mark. We call this equal mark. How do we call this? Equal mark. Equal mark. Can you tell me what are these 2 marks? What is the red color one? That is plus mark, and the purple color one is equal mark. Plus mark, equal mark. Now children, we are going to see how do we use these 2 marks in addition sentences. 2 apples, 1 apple. When we do number bonds, we told 2 and 1 make 3 because there are 3 apples all together and 2 and 1 make 3. Now we are going to replace the plus mark and equal mark instead of the words and make. So now we write this as 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Plus mark and equal mark are replaced instead of and make. Look at this one. 3 stars, 2 stars. 3, 2. We know 3 and 2 make 5. Now how do we write this using plus mark and equal mark? We write it as 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. 4 ice creams, 3 ice creams. 4 and 3 make 7. So we call this 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. Can you see this one? There are apples with the plus mark. How many apples are there before the plus mark and how many apples are there after the plus mark? Can you tell me? How many apples are there before the plus mark? There are 2 apples. How many apples are there after the plus mark? There is only 1 apple. So, we tell it 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1. When we add these all together, it gives 3. It gives 3. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Children, what can you see here? There are 2 types of fruits, apples and oranges. So, can you tell me how many apples are there? There are 4 apples. How many oranges are there? There are 2 oranges. So, when we put them all together, how many are there? 4 apples plus 2 oranges equal to 6. It means 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. How many balls and bats are there? There are 5 balls and 3 bats. So we can tell 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. How many clothes you can see here? There are 7 blouses and 3 skirts. So, how many clothes are there all together? 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. Children, now I am going to ask a question from you. You have to listen carefully and give me the answer. I have 2 apples with me. I have 2 apples with me. How many apples do I have? 2 apples. My brother gives me another 2 apples. My brother gives me another 2 apples. How many apples my brother gives? Another 2 apples. Now, can you tell me how many apples do I have all together? How many apples do I have all together? Okay, shall we find the answer for that question? How many apples do I have now? I have 2 apples. Then how many apples my brother gives me? Another 2 apples. So, now all together how many apples do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have altogether 4 apples. And also children, there is another way to find the answer for this question. To find the answer in another way, we use this number track. We call this number track. It has numbers. We call this number track. Now, I told you I have 2 apples with me. And my brother gives another 2 apples. So, you have to count on from number 2. And 2 more is the same as adding 2. You have to count on from number 2. 2 more is the same as adding 2. 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Then the answer is 4. So, using the number track, this is how we find the answer. Answer is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Two plus 2 is equal to 4. We call this addition sentence. Addition sentence. We read this as 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. I have 4 apples all together. The answer is 4 apples. We are moving to another question. There are 3 birds on the branch. Also, there are another 2 birds on another branch. My question is, how many birds are there all together? Now, number track comes to help. How many birds are there in the first branch? 3 birds. Another branch, there are 2 birds. So, we use number track to find the sum of the birds on the branches. 3 birds are there. And we have another 2 more birds. So, we count on from 3. 2 more is the same as adding 2. 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Then the answer is there are 5 birds all together. It means 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. Three plus 2 is equal to 5 is the addition sentence here. We read this as 3 plus 2 is equal to 5 and there are 5 birds all together. This is Tom. Tom wants to find the sum of 5 and 15. Tom wants to find the sum of 5 and 15. Shall we help Tom to find the answer for that? Here we have Mr. Bulb to help us. Mr. Bulb says, I use the number track to solve this problem. And Mr. Bulb says, I start from 15 and counts on. So, we are going to use the number track to solve this question. And from which number do we start from? From number 15. It means from the biggest number. Here we have the number track 15 to 16, 16 to 17, 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 19 to 20. We count from 15 up to 20. Count on 5 more starting from 15. Then the answer is 20. When we add 5 to 15, the answer is 20. 5 plus 15 is equal to 20. 15 plus 5 is equal to 20 is same as 5 plus 15 is equal to 20. Remember children, when we add numbers, it is quicker to count on from the bigger number. When we add numbers, it is quicker to count on from the bigger number. Before finishing our lesson, I would like to introduce an activity for you. Here we need a clothes hanger and some pegs to do this activity. Think that we need to add 2 and 2, or we need to find the sum of 2 and 2. This is what we do. You can take the hanger and you can clip the pegs like this way. 2 pegs to one corner, another 2 pegs to another corner. Then how many pegs are there all together? There are 4 pegs. Like this way, you can do addition with the help of this clothes hanger and pegs. Write the addition sentence that matches each picture. Look at the first one. How many yellow color cats are there? There are 2 yellow color cats and 4 brown color cats. So how do we write the addition sentence? 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. Then the next one. How many fish are there? There are 6 pink color fish and 3 green color fish. Altogether there are 9 fish. 6 plus 3 is equal to 9. The next one, 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. 1 yellow color car and 6 blue color cars. 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. 4 blue color socks, 6 red color socks. 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. The last one is 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. Children, you can do the activities in your textbook from page number 90 to 98 also. Now it is time to conclude our lesson. I hope you all enjoyed my lesson. Thank you so much for joining till the end. Have a nice day.